Aborigani to all of you, my family and friends, and of course, welcome to Ilana Monet's Motivational Moment. Before I start, I have to do my salutations. Aborigani. Assalamu alaikum. Ikaru. And now that I've done my salutations, let's get into the meat of the message for today. Today we're going to talk about choosing yourself. When it comes down to the come down, when it comes down to the nitty and gritty, if you don't have yourself taken care of, then everything that you have built will soon fall. Why? Because you do not have a solid foundation. You have to be a whole, content person before we go out and try to make a relationship or to be in a relationship or to do anything of that sort. You really do need to make sure that you take self-awareness, self-introspect of, okay, why am I like this? What caused me to be like this? And is being like this conducive to where I am trying to go in life? Now, I know that there are a lot of messy people. A lot of messy people around here. Just messy. Now, is keeping up all of that hoopla getting you closer to what you want out of life? Or is it just something to do? A ringing bell? So, today we want to talk about how to choose ourselves. And I know that you say all the time, I choose me anyway, I do me. That may be true, but your actions may show different. A person can see how you really are by the way you act, by the way you respond to things. And it's amazing how some people, because you have quote unquote Christ in your life, that they think that you are a pushover. Try Jesus, don't try me. Now, so with choosing self means prioritizing your own needs, desires, well-being, and even if it's difficult, and recognizing your inherited worth. It's about recognizing that your needs are just as important as anyone else's and actively making decisions that align with your values and happiness. Here's a couple more little details about choosing yourself. And within choosing yourself, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps, 9 steps that we're going to go through. But today I'm just going to take the first one. The first one is called prioritizing self-care. It is very important that you take care of yourself. That means having time to commune with yourself, having time to speak with yourself, to do things for yourself. You have to make sure that you are a well-content individual. This means taking time for activities that nourish your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Okay? So, now when we say I am choosing myself, I am going to make sure that I prioritize my self-care. So what does prioritizing my self-care mean? What does it mean? Prioritizing self-care involves making time for activities that nourish your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. This could include regular exercising, healthy eating, significant sleep, and engaging in hobbies or activities that bring you joy. Setting boundaries, practicing gratitude, and seeking support are also important aspects of prioritizing your self-care. Here's a little more details about how to prioritize your self-care. Number 1, identify your needs. What is it that you need? Not want. What is it that you need? How do you know what you need? What steps are you taking to fulfill that need? What activities make you feel most fulfilled or most nourished? Which area of your life needs more attention? Consider your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual needs. What is it that you need? Number 2, we have to begin to set boundaries. Learning to say no to comments or anything that drains you of your energy or interfere with your self-care activities. N-O. Learning to say no can sometimes be the hardest thing a lesson that we've ever had to learn. By saying no, sometimes we think that we are not Christ-like, or we are not the only way that we can go forward is by giving all of ourselves. No, you need to have some stuff to yourself as well. Establishing limits on how much time you dedicate to work, social activities, and other commitments. Number 3, make time for self-care. Schedule regular time for self-care activities, even if it's 15 to 30 minutes a day. Find a way to incorporate self-care into your daily routine, such as taking a walk during lunch break or listening to a podcast while commuting. Number 4, engage in activities that nourish you. Physical self-care, exercise regularly, healthy eating, and significant sleep. Mental self-care, mindfulness, meditation, spending time in nature, and pursuing happiness. Emotional self-care, connecting with loved ones, journaling, and seeking support that is needed. Emotional self-care. Spiritual self-care, engaging in practices that bring you a sense of purpose and meaning. Number 5, practice gratitude. Take time every day to reflect on things that you're grateful for. That can help you to shift from the focus of being negative thoughts to positive ones. And if you can't, seek help. Don't hesitate to ask friends, family, and a therapist. Sharing your feelings and challenges can provide valuable support and perspective. Be realistic. Set small and genuine increase of self-care activities as you become more comfortable. Don't beat yourself up if you miss a self-care activity. Simply try to get back on track tomorrow. And number 8, remember, it is not selfish. Practicing self-care is not selfish. Prioritizing self-care is not selfish. It is essential for your well-being and being able to effectively care for others. When you take care of yourself, you're better able to handle stress, improve your relationships, and contribute to your overall well-being. Those are the steps within choosing yourself. Was the first step that we took, which was prioritizing self-care. Prioritizing self-care. So guys, just to put a little pin here, it is very important that you understand what you bring to the table, what you have offered, what you are going to do, what you have done, so that you'll know exactly where you need to go next time. Nothing in this world is promised. It's a gift. So take the gift and run with it. Enjoy. You only get one thing or one try at this thing called life. So if you mess it up or you don't take it, that's on you. Take life by the horns and ride that puppet. Ride it until you can't ride it no more. You've got to make sure that you are doing what is best for you and what's best for you to move forward in this life. Nobody is going to do it for you. No, don't expect for anybody to help you. That's not their job. Their job is not to help you. It's your job to help yourself. So with that being said, guys, I have got to go. I love you, but God loves you more. Oh, don't forget to go to my YouTube page, Yolanda Monet Hatter. Like, click, and share. And also, Donald Douglas and I are hosting a travel party. And we are giving away trips. Free. No money at all. We're giving away trips. So we would love to see you in the house. It's at Bear Lair Bowling Lanes in Belleville, Illinois at 6 p.m. Be on, be strong. Be there. You got to be present to win. I want to put my name in a hat, but I guess I can't since I'm hosting it. But nonetheless, show up. Show up. If you need some extra coins, as we all do, come on out and let us show you how to do what you already do. You plan trips for the family. You plan trips for your girlfriends. You have girls' night out. You will be a great candidate for this position. So with that being said, guys, I've got to go. I love you, but God loves you more. And always remember, I will see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.